Although the Harry Potter series wasn't really about romance, it was impossible to avoid sparkles flying since the set was full of teenagers.
I love you.
Whose real-life girlfriend became his on-screen wife? Who kept their romance a secret for almost a decade? And which stars found themselves in a love triangle?
Why is it always me?
Tom Felton and Jade Olivia Gordon. Did you know that Draco's on-screen wife in the epilogue was his actual girlfriend at the time? The two met on the set of the Harry Potter films in 2006. Back then, Jade was an extra playing one of the Slytherins. You probably didn't even notice this girl in the movie, but she immediately caught Tom's eye. It was love at first sight in the Hogwarts Great Hall. For me, at least, the Draco actors shared. Interestingly, that day wasn't the beginning of their relationship. Tom and Jade met for the second time in 2 years, once again on the Harry Potter set. That's when Felton decided to use his chance to speak to the girl. 3 cups of tea later, here we are, he noted. After a few years, Jade appeared in the Harry Potter scene again, playing Malfoy's wife Astoria. It was fun for both of them to portray a married couple with kids. 3 days is a good amount of time for anyone wondering, Tom said back then, adding that they weren't planning to start a family at the moment. Despite her small roles in the series, Jade isn't actually an actress. She's a stunt assistant with multiple credits to her name. Those include famous films like Inkheart, The Da Vinci Code, and Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Although they looked great together, Tom and Jade's relationship didn't last. The couple dated for 8 years and broke up in 2016. Felton once commented that the pressures of fame were to blame for that. It wasn't cool, it did me no favors with the girls, he explained. In the meantime, the Potter fans always wanted Tom to date his other co-star from the series. Tom Felton and Emma Watson. Everyone knows she had a crush on him in the first few films. Who wouldn't? Tom was so cute as the bad Slytherin guy, right?
I just don't know how to say it. I just fell in love with him.
Emma's romantic feelings for him quickly turned into a friendship. The two of them shared quite a few sweet moments on the set of the series.
Became very protective over her. Yeah, I've always had a soft spot for her.
And possibly it's thanks to their chemistry that there are so many fanfics about Hermione and Draco. For sure, it didn't take fans long to also ship Emma and Tom in real life. And 5 years ago, it all began with a new force. The two friends were spotted hanging out with Tom teaching Emma to play guitar. The post's comment section is still filled with fans writing that they want the two of them to get married. But even though Emma and Tom truly love each other, it's a different kind of love. Here's what Watson wrote in her foreword to Felton's book, Beyond the Wand. It's one of the purest loves I can think of. We're soulmates, and we've always had each other's backs. It looks like there has never been anything romantic between them, and it's probably not going to change.
We just love each other. That's all I can say about that.
So let's talk about another couple of actors from the series. Evanna Lynch and Robbie Jarvis. Remember the guy who played young James Potter? He dated the Luna actress for as long as 9 years. Evanna and Robbie met on the set of The Order of the Phoenix in 2007 and immediately hit it off. And although all the Harry Potter stars were in the spotlight back then, somehow the couple managed to keep their romance under wraps almost the whole time. Fans didn't even suspect anything, and the truth only came out in 2015 when Evanna made a happy birthday post to her boyfriend. She called him the sweetest boy in the caption. The actress then posted a few more photos, including one with her and Robbie at an animal rights protest. For sure, the revelation surprised the fans, but a year later, Evanna and Robbie broke up. In an interview with US Magazine, the Luna actress confessed that they were still friends. And these days, Lynch is dating a mystery Frenchman. "We met in London, he's quiet," was all she shared about him in an interview. Well, as long as she's happy, right? At the same time, many Potter fans shipped the Luna actress with another guy from the series. Evanna Lynch and Matthew Lewis. These two had quite a chemistry on the set. At the end of the series, it even seemed that their characters would end up together. Everyone remembers how they cozied up after the Battle of Hogwarts. But real series fans know that Luna and Neville weren't meant to be together. Luna ended up marrying Newt Scamander's grandson, Rolf, and Neville tied the knot with Hannah Abbott from Hufflepuff. The actors behind them also never dated in real life, no matter how much some fans wanted it to happen. They've always been no more than friends. Interestingly, Evanna once commented on Luna's romance with Neville. According to the actress, there indeed was a spark between them, but it didn't last long. "I see it more as like a wartime romance. I think it was all the moments. They'd probably both realized, this is not quite right," she said. Share in the comments what you think about it, and let's move on to the next couple. Bonnie Wright and Jamie Campbell Bower. Could you even imagine Ginny Weasley and young Gellert Grindelwald as a couple? Well, everything is possible on the set of Harry Potter. However, it's not where Bonnie and Jamie found each other.
I didn't meet her on the set of Harry Potter. I met her at a party.
It's unclear how and when exactly the two of them got together. But we do know that their relationship was pretty serious. They even got engaged in 2010.
Congratulations. Do you have any wedding plans yet?
We do, but I shan't be discussing.
Bonnie and Jamie kept their relationship out of the spotlight and never shared any details. They'd only mention occasionally in interviews that they were happy together. Sadly, their romance didn't last. About 2 years after announcing their engagement, Bonnie and Jamie broke up. These days, the Ginny actress has a son with her husband, Andrew Lococo, and Jamie still keeps his personal life under wraps. So let's talk about another possible couple. Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson. Some fans still think that Harry and Hermione were a much better match than Harry and Ginny or Hermione and Ron, and partly it's thanks to the chemistry between the actors behind them. So it's no wonder that they were often asked if they were attracted to each other. The way Dan once talked about it might shock you, because he said that the thought of dating Emma disgusted him, but it's not because he considered her unattractive or something. He just thinks of her as no more than a sister. There's something really incestuous about the idea of it, the actor commented. Even when they had to film that kissing scene in the Deathly Hallows, it felt pretty awkward to both actors. Emma and Dan literally grew up together and share a special family bond to this day. So it's time for us to accept the fact that Harry and Hermione didn't end up together in this series or in real life. These days, Dan is raising his child with actress Erin Dark, and Emma seems to be in a relationship with a PhD student, Kieran Brown. Finally, here's one more unexpected romantic connection between the Harry Potter stars. Kenneth Branagh, Emma Thompson, and Helena Bonham Carter. Yes, there was a real-life love triangle between these three actors. However, it had nothing to do with the Harry Potter series, as the whole thing took place years before it even began filming. In the 90s, Branagh was married to Thompson, and in 1994, while they were still a couple, he had an affair with Helena. About a year after that, Emma and Kenneth split up. At the time, they blamed their tight schedules for that, although he continued his relationship with Helena for 5 more years. Sometime later, Thompson confessed that Branagh's infidelity was the last straw for her. "I had my heart very badly broken by Ken," the actress commented. She also shared that a pivotal scene in her film Love Actually was inspired by that experience. Remember how her character was devastated by her husband's affair in the movie? You might think it was incredibly hard for Emma to work with both of them on the Harry Potter series, but at the time, she didn't really care anymore. You can't hold on to anything like that. It's pointless. I haven't got the energy for it. Helena and I made our peace years and years ago. What a wise woman. Does it make you sad that none of these romances became endgame? Share in the comments below which a couple you'd still want to see together, and then watch our other videos about the Harry Potter series.